So this is Novoslobodskaya station.
Yeah.
And what's this big moat at the bottom? What's this thing here? It says world there, Mir. And what can you say about that? The mosaic at the bottom. This station was opened in January 1952.
I believe it was devoted to the pictures and ornaments are performed in the folk style.
Yeah.
You can see it. Well, just look.
So this is an artist.
Yes, these are flowers. Just as maybe you could see in the old textile,
Yes, yeah.
The imitation of the old textile.
Yes.
And all the pictures are devoted to different things. Well, many of them are devoted just to professions.
Yes.
A bit primitive, of course.
Well, obviously it's socialism, but we can't expect too much. Now, one of the things that I understand is that the benches here were taken out of the church Christ the Saviour.
Well,
it is alleged.
I'm not sure that's true too.
I know it's rumoured in another station as well. I've forgotten which one it is off the top of my head. But there's only 2 benches in here that I can see. But it's very impressive, isn't it? I like this. I like the way I like this big atrium.
This is more or less nice, the pianist.
Pianist, yeah. But this isn't very socialist, is it? I mean, artists and pianists. It's really more of the upper classes. Oh. Okay. Right, the farmer. Well, that's more socialist to me. That's sort of, I imagine socialism to be. We've got a farmer with the tractor in the background, and on the right-hand side we seem to have something like, I don't know if that's industry or silos or something. But what's clear is that the farmer is very happy. Obviously, the farmer's living in the Soviet Union and got plenty to be happy about.
It's a farmer, or maybe it's just a worker.
Oh, somebody in the field. It's somebody in the fields who's happy.
Wow.
Yeah. It could be one of the exploiters of the working classes. That's why she's so happy.
But maybe 10 or 15 years ago was really much better than now.
Really?
Yeah. I would tell you maybe that, they were all state farms, and the state always helped the farmers,
Yeah.
And now
nobody helps now.
No.
Yeah, but
the villages are all ruined.
yes, no, I agree they're all ruined. But the reason they're all ruined is because of the socialist system, which was living off credit.
No, Alan.
No?
No. That's very stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, really? Okay, right. Oh, sorry. Right down here. And so this is somebody doing some work. Yeah. So it's a worker.
That's a worker, and there's a plant.
Yeah.
There's a
factory.
Plant in the background.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. He looks quite happy as well.
Well, maybe he is at the moment.
And there's some more flowers.
Flowers are not exactly, very much of the taste. Look, the upper picture has bright blue patches.
Yeah.
When, the lower ornament has the greenish blue background.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I think,
nice.
yeah, I think maybe it's lost the colour. Has it lost its colour? You think it's lost? I think it's lost its colour. It was blue, but it's no longer blue.
No, I don't
think so.
so.
No, I don't know either.
It might be renewed.
Okay. So this man's a scientist.
Yes.
how do you know he's a scientist? It could be somebody just sitting at a desk reading a bit of paper.
Well, there's kind of a globe.
Yeah, there's a globe. Okay.
On the table, and well, I believe he's reading something very clever.
Yeah. Yeah, he could be. Yeah, he's in a study, and there now he's got some flowers as well. He's got a couple of birds at the bottom there, a couple of pigeons, and very good. What's he? Is he? I think he's a window cleaner, isn't he?
No, it's an architect.
No. Oh, he's an architect, right?
It's an architect.
Right. So he's an architect. He's building them soulless socialist buildings. But having said that, hey, people got to live somewhere. So that's and he's got much nicer flowers, hasn't he? Much nicer colour scheme.
It's something like a church.
Yeah, it does look like a church. But there weren't any churches in the Soviet Union. They weren't building them, were they?
There are a lot of churches and they all functioned.
They functioned. I know they functioned after what, 1942 or something, 41.
No, all the time.
Really?
You know, of course, and people went to the churches and prayed if they liked.
Yeah. There was no religious persecution, as we've been told there was.
You know,
not that I've got anything against religious persecution.
At the start, right after the revolution, there was kind of persecution, but then it all
went.
ended.
Yeah.
It all ended, and people went to churches. Really.
Yes. Okay. For these ones as well in the mosaics, which don't really mean anything, but what I get, the impression I get from this station is that it's a more intellectual sort of part of the Soviet Union, with the architects, the scientists.
Well, I wouldn't say so. You know, there are much more clever designs. Maybe I don't like this station very much. There's, you know.
You mightn't like it very much, but it's much better than those in other cities. Let's face it, there's nothing as nice in London or in Berlin or Paris or...
The metro stations here are not very much pieces of art. You know, they are maybe more decorative.
Yeah, sure.